Today we got a weird one. We got MGK versus Tom MacDonald. So, this channel, we do a lot of reactions. We do a lot of weird verses. Today, I decided to go with MGK and Tom MacDonald. Let's start off with the basics. If you're here for MGK, just put MGK in the comments. All right? If you've never really listened to MGK, put a 40 in the comments. If you're here for Tom MacDonald, put a Tom MacDonald in the comments. If you never really listened to Tom MacDonald, put an 80 in the comments. Now, the two songs we got going up against each other today, Floor 13, and we also got Fake Woke by Tom MacDonald. I want you guys in the comments to all vote throughout the comments. Before we start, I am not a fan of either of these artists, so I won't be doing no cooning for y'all today. Only thing I'm gonna do for y'all today is keep it 100%. We're gonna go through this reaction, all right? Make sure you guys tune in. Give me your honest opinion in the comments, all right? And without further ado, let's get into this reaction. Before we get started, I gotta let you guys know, I run a community, the community called Rich House Reviews. On this community, we like to offer things for people in the community. We have sponsored reactions. These sponsored reactions are geared for you to get shouted out in our community and highlighted on these reactions. All right, we ask for a small donation. Whatever artist you want us to react to, send us an email to richhousereviews@gmail.com. Write sponsored reaction in the subject. And from there, I'll reply back to you and we'll get into that reaction, all right? Without further ado, let's get into this verses. Tom MacDonald.
I think it's crazy I'm the one who they labeled as controversial, and Cardi B is the role model for 12-year-old girls. There's rappers pushing Xanax at the top of the billboard, but if I mention race in a song, I'm scared I'll get killed for it. It's backwards, it's getting exponentially dumb. It's more difficult to get a job than purchase a gun.
Okay, out the gate, we got Tom MacDonald breaking it down. See, the key to this battle is we're highlighting what the artists have done, and we're highlighting what we're highlighting what they do in these songs. So what I'm going to be doing is actually quoting lines from his song, quoting lines out of MGK song. He said, I think it's crazy I'm the one who they label controversial and Cardi B's the role model for 12-year-old girls. There's rappers pushing Xanax at the top of the billboard, and if I mention race in the song, I'm scared I get killed for it. Now, I'm going to keep it real with you. As a white rapper, it is bold as hell to just even mention race. I'm going to keep it real. Because it's almost like an antenna go up. You know what I'm saying? For most black people, you know what I mean? When you, it's not even black. Let me not say black. For most people, race becomes everything. And it is the truth. You know what I'm saying? If I say white right now, you guys are probably, your antennas are click more in for the fact that I said white than anything else I said. So I get that part, you know what I mean? I could agree with that.
Eminem used to gay bash and murder his mom, and now he doesn't want fans if they voted for Trump. We're ashamed to be American. You should probably love it, cause you have the right to hate it and not get stoned to death in public. As children we were taught how to walk and talk, but the system wants adults to sit down and shut up. Cancel culture.
So, let me quote some of this. Like I already told y'all, I'm not a fan of Tom MacDonald, but what I will tell y'all is I am here to react, and I'm here to just host this battle that they got going on. He says, as children we're taught to walk and talk, but the system wants us to sit down and shut up. Cancel culture runs the world now. The planet went crazy. Label everything we say homophobic or racist. I mean, I got different views on that. I feel like when you say everybody, that's not the truth. You know, I feel like it depends whose mouth is coming out of. I think like Eminem went a way that was just, you know, he went directly at a certain culture. You know what I'm saying? And I think that the culture reacted. But I don't think everybody can handle the same. You dig what I'm saying? But yeah, let's keep it going.
Runs the world now, the planet went crazy. Label everything we say as homophobic or racist. If you're white, then you're privileged, guilty by association. All our childhood heroes got Me Too'd or they're rapists. They never freed the slaves. They realized that they don't need the chains. They gave us tiny screens. We think we free because we can't see the cage. They knew that race war would be the game.
Okay, so he said they never freed the slaves. They realized they don't need the chains. They gave us tiny screens. We think we're free because we see the cage. We weren't slaves, buddy. We weren't even slaves. We all were not slaves. Theoretically, a certain culture was slaves. You know what I mean? So we got to be clear. You know what I'm saying? As we breaking this down, you know I'm a real nigga, so I'm gonna keep it real. Yeah, you can't say we in slavery. It just doesn't make sense unless your culture was enslaved.
They need to play for people to big teams. They use the media to feed the flame. They so fake woke. Facts don't care about feelings. They know they won't tell me what.
And what's your view in the comments? I don't want y'all to just sit here and be a goddamn mute. Tell me what you feel. What you feel about what I'm talking about? You think I'm wrong? Because I feel like, artists are allowed to say what they want, but they're also allowed to say what they want and accept the judgment that comes with it. You know what I'm saying? So I never heard this song. I'm listening to it for the first time. I don't listen to Tom MacDonald.
To believe in they so fake, whoa, same old, safe zones. They so fake, whoa, facts don't care about your feelings. I think it's crazy.
Now, I don't like the hook. Bars wise, he had a couple little things he touched on, you know what I'm saying? I'm hoping he picks up on the second part, but let's keep it going.
See all these people screaming facts, but they fake woke. Hate their neighbor cause he wears a mask or he stays home. Has a daughter, but his favorite artist said he slays hoes. Picks her up from school, music slaps on the way home. Censorship's an issue cause they choose what they erase. There's a difference between hate speech and speech that you hate. I think Black Lives Matter was the stupidest name when the system's screwing everyone exactly the same.
I mean, I agree with that. I mean, Tom kind of hit the nail on the head with that. I don't believe in the Black Lives Matter. I just think that all lives should just be treated equally. I mean, it might seem naive a little bit. I mean, what's your view? Do y'all think it should be individual? Because I think in that case, it'll be a long speech. Shout out to the Black Lives Matter. Shout out to Latino Lives Matter. Shout out to White Lives Matter. Like, the list will just keep going. So I think you could just generalize it by just keeping it what it is, which is all lives. You dig what I'm saying? So, yeah, Tom right on that part. Okay, make sure y'all in the comments letting me know what y'all feel. Like I said, if you a Tom fan, I need your vote. If you a MGK fan, I need your vote. The votes are going to answer the question, not me. I'm not voting on nothing. Y'all going to answer the question in these comments.
System screwing everyone exactly the same. I just want to spend Thanksgiving Day with food in my family without being accused of celebrating native casualties. We got so divided it's black.
First of all, sir, you just sit down and eat your Thanksgiving dinner. We ain't worried about it. I don't think. See, that's what I'm saying. It's like, I feel like if Tom MacDonald were, I feel like you got to know the power of your voice. You feel what I'm saying? So when you make it seem like it's a generalized thing, people might actually feel like that. And I feel like, I respect the fact that you feel like that, but everybody don't feel like they sitting down and Native. I don't even think about a Native American on Thanksgiving. I think about what I'm cooking. Seriously, I'm just being honest with you, G. And I want y'all to touch on that in the comments. Like, you think that certain things, like, I want you to have your freedom of speech, but certain things don't even need to be touched on, G. I heard you rap on songs. You wasn't touching that. That's why I told you I like him when he just rap. When he get all this political, it's like some things don't even need to be talked about, G.
Family without being accused of celebrating native casualties. We got so divided it's black and white and political. Republicans are bigots, libtards if you're liberal. There's riots in our streets and it's just getting worse. Y'all screaming deep on the police, y'all are genius for sure. They're underfunded already, they're way too busy to work. Order food and call the cops, see what reaches you first. Segregation ended,
That was hard. Order food and order cops, see what reaches you first. That's true. Because I know goddamn well you done heard a lot of stories where people calling the cops, they don't come. So I can agree. See, you got to give people their credit when they speak on something that makes sense. But you also got to be able to touch on something that may not make sense to you. And I think, even the Tom MacDonald fans, sometimes y'all got to look at what don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? It's good to be a supporter, but you want to be honest with yourself. You feel what I'm saying? I want the Tom MacDonald fans right now in the comments, on a scale of 1 to 1,000, how honest are you with yourself? Because that's not, you ain't got to lie to me. You can't lie to yourself. You dig what I'm saying? You can lie to me, you can lie to everybody, but you can't lie to yourself. So just be honest with yourself. The parts that I like, they cool. The parts that I don't like got me a little like, huh?
Lying itself, that was a strategy to make us think they were trying to help. They knew that racism was hot if they designed it to sell. We buy up every single box and divide us ourselves. They so fake woke. Facts don't care about feelings. They know they won't.
Boy, that hook cringy. I'ma keep it real. Black people, I don't think black people walking around singing this goddamn hook. The hook booty as hell. I ain't even gonna say it in cap. We ain't gonna cap. Now I know you Tom McDonald fans gonna try to get the comments to go, yeah, but Tom, no, don't bump, but Tom mean nothing. The hook ass.
Tell me what to believe in. Hey, so fake, whoa, same old, safe zones. Stay so fake, whoa, facts don't care about your feelings.
We use violence to get peace and wonder why it isn't working. That's like sleeping with a football team to try and be a virgin. Politicians are for sale and someone always makes the purchase, but you and I cannot afford it. Our democracy is worthless. If a man has mental illness, call him crazy, say it silently. When country's going crazy, we accept it as society. Get sick and take a pill. When the side effects get you high, you get addicted like these rappers dying fighting with sobriety.
See, now when he's rapping, I like it. You know what I'm saying? And I say I like it to say that I can listen to it. When he's doing all the political stuff, I feel like it's like fillers. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all know, we call it fillers. They like filling in bars just to kind of fill them in, and I think that's what he's doing. If he would refill them bars with actually rap bars, he'd be better.
Answering the facts turns our children into idiots. They claim it's for our safety. I'll tell you what it really is. Removing information that empowers all the citizens. The truth doesn't damage points of view that are legitimate. They're trying to change amen to amen and women. How'd we let them make praying a microaggression?
I never knew that. Alright, how many of y'all in the comments know that they tried to change the way they praying? If you knew that, put 200 in the comments. If you ain't know that, put 100 in the comments. And if you don't know what in the hell this man is talking about, just put what the hell. Because Tom, what are you talking about?
Instead of asking God for the strength to keep winning, we cheat to get ahead and then we ask him for forgiveness. Feminism used to be the most righteous of fights, but these days it feels like they secretly hate guys. I don't trust anyone who bleeds for a week and don't die. I'm just kidding, but everything else that I said is right.
That was dope, though. See, I like how you could poke at something and touch on it, and that last. See, that's what I say. Like, he got his parts where he need to rap more. If you think that Tom McDonald will win if he just rap more, rap more in the comments.
They so fake, whoa, facts don't care about.
And what the hell we not gonna do is listen to that booty ass up. Anyway, right now, this is your time to vote. I'm about to put the next video on the screen so we can get this loaded up. So now we got MGK up, Floor 13. This is off the album Hotel Diablo. Guys, like I said, if you're here for MGK, show him love in the comments. Make sure you guys get your votes in. Let's get on to the next song.
I just spent too many minutes watching little videos of shitty wannabe rappers dissing me. I just spent the winter living after someone tried to send a kill shot missing me. Young blonde Don and the double X mob got a gang out in Sicily. Why you think they call me the gunner? I'm popping off on anybody if they trigger me.
Hold on. I just spent too many minutes watching the little videos of shitty wannabe rappers dissing me. Spent the winter living after someone tried to send a kill shot missing me. Eminem. He said, young blonde Don and the double X mob got a gang out of Sicily. Why you think they call me the gun up? I'm popping off for anybody if they think of triggering me. Yo, he hard. That's the way to come. That's one thing I like about MGK, and that's kind of what made me put this together. Is like they're two rebels, you know what I'm saying? They two people that go out the box. They don't go the same way to go out the box. So, I'm definitely.
Black and yellow jacket on like I'm Kill Bill. Grew up scrapping and I still will.
Yeah.
We can take it back to 2012. I was trapping on the tour bus with Meek Mill. Take it back to Cleveland when the gate chase. 17 years, no plea deal. 2014 when the people try to rob me in the lobby. I bet they can feel the feet still.
This is a real battle. This is a real battle. Make sure y'all MGK fans is voting in the comments right now. This is a real battle. This Floor 13 is definitely snapping right now. Definitely, man. He said, what he said, he said, black and yellow jacket like I'm Kill Bill. Grew up scrapping and I still will. We could take it back to 2012. I was trapping on the tour bus with Meek Mill. That's crazy. Like, I never knew all this history about MGK, you know what I mean? That's why I be telling y'all, put me on in the comments. If y'all got some music I should listen to from him, let me know in the comments. Let's get back.
Point on my enemy soon as they mention me. Call an assembly, pick up a pen and put you out your misery. Written in history, it was gonna happen eventually. I just can't wait till the day that I run into you physically.
Wow.
For everything that I went through mentally when it felt like everybody everybody in the world was against me. When all the critics in every article tried to offend me. My daughter slapped a kid but talk about me in elementary.
Wow. He said, when it felt like everybody in the world was against me, when all the critics in the articles tried to offend me, my daughter slapped a kid for talking about me in elementary. Like, I ain't know he was going through all this crazy stuff, bro. I ain't know he had all this, man. For real, this is new information for me.
Everything that I went through mentally, when it felt like everybody in the world was against me. When all the critics in every article tried to offend me. My daughter slapped a kid but talk about me in elementary. We ain't playing, it's deeper than the fame. People getting checked for disrespecting the Philly name. 2 chopsticks, no low main. Hollow tips got no name. Bust them shits with no aim. Like it's Bird Box, but the blindfold is a black flag. This time to cover my face, the dash cam just saw me killing everybody.
Wow. He said, 2 chopsticks, no low main. Hollow tips got no name. Bust them shits with no aims, like it's Bird Box, but the blindfold is a black flag. This time it come from a face. The dash cam just saw me kill on everybody. He's snapping on us.
I got off on flow 13, no in between. I roll my weed with Fronta Leaf. I chop my coke on hotel keys. I chopped his face like Constantine. Constantly get deja vu. I see me when I look at you. I never die, I multiply. So don't cry at my funeral.
I just spent too many minutes watching little videos of shitty wannabe rappers dissing me.
Wow.
I just spent the winter living after someone tried to send a kill shot missing me. Young blonde Don and the XX mob got a gang out in Sicily.
Don't mind me. The song is mixed so good. I'm hearing every instrument. And right now, I thought I heard a drum behind me. I'm like, somebody knocked on the door. Goddamn door. Don't be knocking on the door while I'm reacting to this.
Why you think they call me the gunner? I'm popping off on anybody if they trigger me. What would this generation of hip-hop be without me here to piss y'all off? I see the blogs, I read the comments. I'm confused. I need to pause.
Wow.
Look at y'all waiting on me to fall off while I'm looking to chop. I'm a sweet in the Waldorf. I sold 40 million records. I ain't even 30. Give me 20 seconds. I'll list 10 movies that I've been in.
Wow. This guy said, I'm confused. He said, why would this generation of hip-hop be without me here to piss y'all off? I see the blogs, I read the comments, I'm confused, I need to pause. Look at y'all waiting on me to fall off while I'm looking at y'all in the suite in the Waldorf. I sold 40 million records, I ain't even 30. Give me 20 seconds, I'll list 10 movies that I've been in. Yo, I never knew all this about him, and that's why you got to look deep into these artists and tap in and figure it out. You know, let me know about these artist parts that I may not know.
One legend that tried to fuck with me and then got the venom. One publication that said that I will never be in it. One agent that told me without her my career's finished, and I couldn't give a single fuck inside my cerebellum. Y'all award show suck, go tell them. We ain't sucking no dick in the 21-6, bro. O's to the land like Beckham on the 13th floor with a weapon.
Wow.
I heard that they call me, yeah, let them in. I got something for them, yeah, please forgive my sins. Blood on my Ralph Lauren, yeah, I can't watch this shit. Wake up, say good morning, yeah, like I forgot. I got off on flow 13, no in between. I roll my weed with Fronta Leaf. I chopped my coke on hotel keys. I chopped his face like Constantine. Constantly get deja vu. I see me when I look at you. I never die, I multiply. So don't cry at my funeral.
Wow. Wow. I think we got a good competition on our hands right here. I think we do. I really do. I need you guys in the comments right now rating these songs, you know, on a scale of 1 to 10. Let us know what you feel about it. Let us know who you feel won and why. Don't just write they won. Tell us why, okay? Also, I want to do more of these. If you have other songs that I should put up, let me know. These were 2 songs I just picked on my own. They came out in the same year. I figured it's even, it's fair, and that's what it is. I want you guys to voice your opinion in the comments. Be as vocal as you want in the comments. I want you to subscribe if you want to get in my community. You know, you don't have to subscribe if you don't want to be in my community. Subscribe because you want to be a part of my community, be a part of my conversations, discussions, and stuff like that. If you know artists that want to get reviewed on my live show, make sure they subscribe and hit that top bell as well. All right? We're going to talk about the winner in the comments. Without further ado, shout out to MGK fans, shout out to Tom McDonald fans, and shout out to my gang, man.